Hi guys, welcome to the fire sign full moon message. So we are going into a full moon. That full moon energy is definitely here. Where I am in Perth, the full moon technically peaks at 7:48 a.m. on Tuesday, and this will be coming up on the Monday. So we're almost at the peak now. So I thought it would be a good time to do this reading. Over on my Instagram, I always do weekly horoscopes. I don't always do them on YouTube, but I don't know, I just felt called to do them on here today. And the Instagram version will just be like a summarized version of the message that we get here. So speaking of Instagram, if you're interested in a private reading, you can check out the description box below for my Instagram details, because that's where I take my bookings. And over there, we also have a lot of different kind of content. We have, as I said, the weekly horoscopes. We have various pick-a-pile mini styles. I do like a card of the day in my reels to give you a daily message. And there's other sort of stuff that I share on there as well. What else? I feel like I was going to say something else and now I've lost it. But anyways, if you do find yourself resonating with this message, it'd be really great if you could give it a thumbs up for me. Feel free to subscribe if you're interested in seeing more. I'm going to try to get out 2 to 3 picker cards per week, or 2 to 3 videos a week. The main focus will be picker cards, but obviously this week I've been called to do this full moon message. So we'll see how that goes. Is there anything else? Not really. We can start to get into the information surrounding the reading. So this will be a full moon in Leo by the time it peaks. So we need to be very careful during full moons in Leo that we are aware of that fine line between healthy self-esteem versus ego. That line can be hard to tiptoe during a Leo full moon. Our reactions can be tested. We can be very hot-tempered, very reactive. So it's important to kind of find time to sit with your emotions. Try not to react too quickly. Try to wait and calm down and then respond in a more healthy way. You can definitely expect some competing energies, some gossipy or dramatic energies, especially with this particular full moon. So yeah, I suppose just be aware of yourself and also aware of others, as well as being aware of that collective energy. One thing I also found out when looking up the full moon in Leo is that I found this interesting because lately I felt really called to start skipping, just literally in like the last week. So I've been skipping every day. And then I found out that the full moon in Leo, it calls you to look after your chest, heart, spine, and upper back. And that's what I've actually been noticing has been feeling a lot better for me, is like that whole area from the skipping. So skipping could be very helpful for all of those areas if you're interested in skipping. So I feel like that was almost preparing me for this message today, which I found interesting. But anyway, that's what I can tell you about the full moon energy in general. We're now going to get a fire sign collective message. So we're going to, these are the decks I'm using today, by the way. We're going to start here with the Sacred Spirit reading cards and get a collective fire sign message. So this is a full moon message, but it's basically going to last for this week, which I think it works out to be like the, oh my God, what's the date? The 17th to the 23rd of Jan, roughly. All right, so collective fire sign message. How's the full moon impacting fire signs this week? So we've got number 32 here, shield your energy, look beneath the surface. And on the bottom for you guys, we've got number 16, expansion, educate your mind and senses. All right, so we'll start with this card here. This card with the frog here, I feel like his energy is being pulled in a lot of different directions towards a lot of different things. And this is probably starting to affect you, and you could potentially be feeling a little bit bogged down, a bit low on energy, or a bit flat in general. So this could definitely be like cosmic influences like the retrograde and things like that, or the multiple retrogrades that are on at the moment. It could have a lot to do with that, but then it could also be the fact that you maybe need to bring that energy back and start being a little bit more selfish with it. The frog cannot survive in unpolluted environments. It needs to have a very clean, healthy habitat. So the people, I suppose, that it's surrounded by, the environment that it's surrounded by is very important for the frog. So if there's frogs living in an environment, it's probably quite a healthy, clean environment. So I feel like you need to maybe detox your external circumstances to help you detox within you as well, because I feel like there's potentially something taking energy from you that's not what it seems, or it's like not in your best interests. Yeah, look beneath the surface. I just feel like on the surface it seems one way, but underneath it's not exactly what it seems, and you need to kind of become aware of this. So maybe pay attention to how you feel around people. Pay close attention to your energy levels around certain people. If you can feel that you're being, like if you're around someone, for example, and then like you suddenly get really quiet or really tired, or you just feel off or something, that person's like in a different realm, an unseen realm. They're draining your energy, or they're feeding off your energy in some way. So pay close attention to how you feel around people. Like the right kind of people will like really bring you life and joy, and really I don't know, like just get you in a really high vibrational energy. And then the wrong kinds of people, even sometimes it might not be while you're with them, but then as soon as they go and you're by yourself, if you feel really drained after that interaction, that's a big sign that that person was like stealing your energy while they were with you. So pay close attention to how you're feeling around people, and even environments, like when you're out in certain places, just pay attention to how you feel, and make sure that you're protecting your energy a lot this week. Now this card, expansion. So maybe around the full moon is going to feel like your world is literally breaking apart or cracking open, like there's some type of major ending or major awakening or major expansion, where you're just seeing things in a new way. You've got brand new perspective. I'm also kind of seeing this as like shielding your energy and pulling it back is going to help you bring new life into your world as well. Educate your mind and senses. This is kind of leading me to believe that maybe you need to follow a certain pull. So if you're being pulled to learn more about something, or to experience more of something, then maybe you need to follow that pull, and follow your curiosities or your senses, and see where it's taking you. So if you have any like creative urges, or like just urges to explore something or learn something or go somewhere, just sort of follow that pull. I do want to go to the book and just see if there's any specific message in that card. Because these can be a little bit specific in this deck, and I just want to see if I'm missing something. Okay, yeah, I can see why I felt pulled to go to the book. So that makes sense as to why you've got these two cards. So it says here, clinging to old and past experiences restricts a person's ability to grow. Expanding yourself spiritually and emotionally allows you to feel a greater sense of love, compassion, and harmony. Self-realization follows these new levels of awareness as you build upon your previous knowledge and life experiences. So it's like there's something that's keeping you stuck or limited in some way that's not healthy for your energy, and you really need to let go of this. So regardless of the past, or regardless of like how long you've been involved with this situation or this person or whatever it is, there's definitely something that you need to really let go of in order to grow. So maybe this is like let's say you've been friends with someone since you guys were kids, and then this person takes a path where they're not growing, they're not evolving, they're not awakening, and then you start to awaken and you start to see things differently. Sometimes you just outgrow that person, and you can still let them go with love. You don't have to make it a confronting or awkward matter. You can just let them go with love and just accept that your time together has ended and now it's time to go in a new direction. Sort of things like that. Is there anything else in there? Yeah, that's the message that I was picking up about. If there's anything you feel called to learn, yeah, it says here, right now you're in a process of learning. Career goals, education, and skills-based training are a focus now. This new information is needed for the next step of your life. You may be feeling that you aren't up to the task ahead. Don't fear, everything will be available to you in divine timing. So yeah, a good time to learn new things, follow any sort of intuitive nudges or intuitive pulls or curious tendencies that are asking you to like travel somewhere or go somewhere or move towards something or learn about something. They're pulling you in a direction for a reason. But there's definitely something in your environment that you've outgrown, whether it's a friendship, a family member, a group, an organization, a job, a commitment, a role. Something that is not what it seems, and it needs to be sort of let go for you to really expand fully, because it's going to restrict you. I feel like that's what he's like pushing out. He's like leaving an old world behind and coming into something brand new. All right, so we will get your affirmation of the week now. So what's the collective fire sign affirmation for the full moon and the week ahead? So full moons are about release, and they're also about attracting things in place of what we're releasing. So, when you release something, it's going to be replaced with something that's very, very much more aligned with your new evolved state of being. So everything that leaves will always be replaced with something better. Okay, so I am willing to change, or I'm willing to make the changes that I need to make. I just said this, oh my God. Well, I said when one thing's released, it's always replaced, but this is similar, but when one door closes, another opens. It is only change. I am safe and secure and loved. Yes, that's perfect for this reading. The next thing that we'll get, so that's an affirmation for you to work with around the full moon. And for this week as well. So when one door closes, another door opens. It is only change. I am safe and secure and loved. Full moons are a time of attraction. So this can help you attract the feeling of being safe, secure, and loved while you do make these changes, and while some doors close and you wait for the new ones to open, which I don't feel like is going to take too long anyways. But so now we're going to get your essential oil for this week. So if you're someone that works with like oils or incense and things like that, you can work with whatever comes out for you guys. So this is for fire signs for the full moon and the week ahead. What's best for them to work with? I love the way the cards come out in full moon energy, like they're so active. So you guys have, I hope I say this right, Kapaiba, and it says bridges, body and mind. So that's giving me the vibe that, you know, if your mind wants to do something and your body's struggling with the follow through, that it's going to bridge that gap, or vice versa. Yeah, kind of help you come into alignment so that all parts of you are intending on the same thing. So let's have a look at Copaiba, because we do include the benefits over on Instagram. Oh, I've gone too far. That's why I shouldn't talk while I'm trying to concentrate. All right, so Copaiba. I'm just going to read the important bits. I won't take up too much time. So it says traditional, spiritual and physical healers of the region. Oh, which region? Oh, the Amazon rainforest. Oh, look, they say how to say it. So the Copaiba, pronounced Copaiba. Aha, Copaiba. That sounds cool. Copaiba. Copaiba. All right, so traditional, spiritual and physical healers of the region of the Amazon rainforest have used the resin from the Copaiba tree as a pain reliever, a topical anti-inflammatory agent for a wide variety of skin disorders, a gargle for sore throats and tonsillitis, a treatment for incontinence, urinary tract disorders, stomach ulcers, syphilis, tetanus, bronchitis, herpes, tuberculosis, and more. Copaiba essential oil is one of the most powerful natural analgesic and anti-inflammatory substances available because of its high concentrations of a natural compound known as which has potent anti-inflammatory and anti-pain properties. It can be applied undiluted to painful areas. A few drops of product suitable for internal use can also be taken every few hours, up to 20 drops per day to help ease pain. Copaiba has been called a bridge between the body and mind due to its ability to help both our physical and mental capacities and to comfort our physical, emotional, and spiritual selves. It may help you become more focused and directed in your approach to life. That makes so much sense because you're being pulled in so many different directions that you need to focus on the things that are going to help you grow and evolve. So that's like saying that it's going to bring you that focus to help you focus on the more important things. So that's the fire sign collective message. I hope that you have enjoyed that section. We're going to move on to breaking down each sign's week ahead now. So the Aries, the Leo, and the Sagittarius sun, moon, rising signs. So stick around for those if you're interested. Okay, so so we're going to start with Aries, sun, moon, rising signs. I was going to pull the cards myself, but I think because we're only going to get a few cards per sign, I might just let them fall. Because of the full moon, I just think they're always quite interesting when they go, whoa. I haven't even set an intention yet, so I'm not going to start. So Aries, sun, moon, rising, the intention for this message is for it to resonate with the highest percentage of the Aries, sun, moon, rising population as possible to help them throughout the next week. So what's going on for them from today with the full moon until this Sunday? Aries, sun, moon, rising. We're only taking uprights for this general message today. Okay, so first card is the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is kind of, you can see he's looking out at the horizon. He's thinking about expansion, the future, where he wants to go, what he wants to do. And it looks like there could be potentially a bit of a journey ahead. But yeah, this person's very focused on expansion. So you could be finding yourself this week very focused on your future, how you want to expand going forward, what you want to do, where you want to go. You could be thinking about traveling somewhere. The Three of Wands can be about thinking about taking a journey or about to be going on a journey. So that could be physical or spiritual. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Queen of Wands, okay. So this could be your energy or it could be someone you're dealing with, but this would indicate that if so, I'm going to read it as you. And if it's not you, then just apply it to somebody else. But this, the Queen of Wands, regardless of gender, this is someone who knows what they want, they know how to get it, and they're very driven and committed to achieving exactly that. So it seems like perhaps you've got your sights on something and you're deciding on what you want, and maybe perhaps this week you have the sort of kick in the butt to go ahead and get that. The Queen of Wands would mean that you're very confident that you can get what you want. You have a plan, a strategy. You've also got, you know, charm. You've got a very attractive energy to attract the things that you want to you, as well as, you know, going and getting what you want. And also intuition at the same time. So we're just going to get one more. Okay, that was not one more. So one more, please, for the week ahead for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. This could also represent that whatever it is that you're hoping to achieve, or whatever this goal is that you have in sight, whatever it is to you is very attractive. You're very passionate about this goal that you have in sight. And it's something that seems to really intrigue you, really draw you in. So I think that's how it's connecting, like, to your collective message, is that you know, something sort of pulling you towards it is very attractive to you. You're quite passionate and intrigued about it, and you're quite determined to move towards it. So it could be like a new topic, a new skill. It could even be a person. One more for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising for this week, please. Two. Oh. All right, look, we'll just take them. Got the Ace of Swords and the Three of Cups. So it almost seems like once you know what you want, the secret to getting it is literally just speaking it into existence. So whether that's like speaking it into the universe, you know, like writing it down, manifesting, communicating it to your higher self, the universe, or if there's somebody else involved, communication and like truth is the secret to getting us like a happy winning outcome. The Three of Cups is a card of like celebration, happiness. It's about like, it can be like siblings, friends, loved ones, like your close relationships. It can be a card of like reunion. So it could be like, you know, reuniting with the goal, reuniting with a person. Oh, we even have the Six of Cups on the bottom, which I'll point out is a reunion card as well. So it's like making peace with your past, and that can be in the sense of making peace with your past in order to move on into the future, or it can be, like I said, like a reunion with someone from the past, or with something, a vision that you used to have that you now want to bring new life into. There's a few ways that you can read it. You have to apply it how it fits to you. But yes, that's the Aries message. We'll change decks now. And we'll go to, actually no, excuse me 1 minute while I get couple of other decks. I was going to use the same one, and then I realised that maybe the readings might need the same cards. So let's go the Mythic. Let's use the Friends deck. I haven't used Friends deck in a while. Okay, I feel like I'm going to use the Friends deck for Sagittarius. So we'll use the Mythic Tarot for Leos. So Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. The intention here is for this message to resonate with the highest percentage of the Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising population as possible for the next week. So what's the full moon bringing Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising signs, please? Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is a card of, well, actually, normally it's a card of give and receive. It's a card of, what? Okay, so that's why I was, okay. So when the Six of Pentacles came out, I was going to talk about how I think I said normally. So normally it's a card about equal give and receive, like balance, etc., etc. But in this deck, the imagery is very interesting because this person looks like he is begging for a pentacle from this person who seems to be very like authoritative or in charge, so to speak. So this almost looks like, the way that I'm reading this is that you have had enough of like begging someone for something or begging for your needs to be met or begging to be appreciated. You're putting an end to this cycle. You've had enough. And it's like you're just not willing to take that anymore. And even if it means that you've got a little bit of a turbulent journey from ending this cycle, it's just like you're not going to deal with that anymore. You're not going to beg to have like your basic needs met, or you're not going to beg for attention or beg for an equal give and receive. It's like you've exhausted all your options. There's nothing more that you can do here, and you're just putting an end to this cycle once and for all. You're like, I'm not going to deal with this anymore. I've had enough. And I'm going to move away and protect my energy. So this could be like, you know, a boss or an employer, or it could be a family member, or a friend, a partner, a business associate, like anybody or anything that seems to just be giving you the bare minimum or not recognizing you or appreciating your worth. It's putting an end to all of that in order to protect your energy. One more, please. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh. Okay, so the Eight of Cups is what flipped, so that's what I'm going to take. So yeah, this is definitely moving on. So this could have at once brought you a lot of peace and stability or a lot of happiness, but it seems like with the Eight of Cups there, it's just moving on because you need more now. The Eight of Cups was okay for quite some time, but now you need more. You need the Ten of Cups, which is that true fulfillment, that true happiness in your life, and moving away from things that are like mediocre or okay to find true happiness like you deserve, like everybody deserves. So Leos are very much sort of putting healthy boundaries in place, protecting their energy and moving on from the habit of settling for less than they deserve. I feel like Leos are very generous and very giving until they're not. And then it's a different story. So I feel like there may be a little bit of sort of chaos around your energy this week, but it seems like you're definitely going to be putting your boundaries in place and looking after yourself first. So that's your message, Leo. Thanks for being with me. We'll move into Sagittarius, and we're going to use the Friends deck for Sag signs. All right, so Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, messages for the next 7 days. And the intention with this message is for it to resonate with as many or as much of the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising population as possible from today until Sunday. So what's going on this week for Sagittarius signs? Queen of Pentacles, that's a good energy. I won't speak too soon because we had a few interesting messages in the fire sign collective message, and I don't want to jinx the reading, but the Queen of Pentacles would be representing someone who's very financially secure, very stable, very happy, very at peace. What else? Just a very secure person who has a lot to give. For some reason, I'm getting this message of like fertility with this white rabbit, because I'm being shown like rabbits. This is bad, but I got the message of rabbits in mating season, and I kind of just had the message of fertility. So I don't know if some of you are bringing new life into the world, or maybe it's a fertile week for you or something like that. So take that as a blessing or a warning. But yeah, let's keep going and see what else is on the cards. Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising this week. The Sun. Okay, I'm concerned about what cards are going to come out next, because like, what? This is Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, full moon. Why is your reading so good so far? Let's get all the cards out before I start going into the messages, because now I feel like it's going to make a fool of me. The World, the Star. Guys, what? Some of you are definitely bringing new life into the world. The Sun's like new life. The Queen of Pentacles gave me that message of fertility. The World is like, you know, completion, new life, new cycles. The Star's like, you know, wishes come true, happiness, and all that kind of stuff. So there's a strong message of like new life. So take it as it resonates. But what I'm seeing is basically like, your financial situation is really strong. You're very secure. You're very, I want to say you're very grounded this week. And you just seem to have a lot to be happy about, a lot to be grateful for. You could be very much in like a very youthful, fun energy. And maybe this is kind of making you want to just sort of get out into the world as much as possible during this week, which is definitely going to be good, because getting out into the world means you're getting out into nature, and that's, you know, that's always good. But yeah, it looks like you're going to be spending a lot of time outdoors. You might be like hiking, adventuring, exploring, things like that. I'm seeing a lot of that. And I'm just overall seeing like a very optimistic, youthful and hopeful approach to life in general. So yeah, you guys have a really good week ahead, it seems. So Damn, well, that's awesome. Make the most of that, Sagittarius signs, because, you know, considering what the collective fire sign message was, so maybe the way the planets are situated, like maybe your planet, maybe Jupiter is in, no, you guys, Jupiter or the sun? Jupiter, I think. Maybe Jupiter's in like a really good position or something, and it's just bringing you like mad luck and blessings. But that's awesome. It's a really good reading. I want to say there could be something coming to a completion in order for you to fulfill a dream. So you could be leaving something behind and beginning to put your energy into something new that you have a lot of hope for. Also, that could be where you tie into the collective message, because that card of expansion was about new training, new skills, new hobbies, new talents, being pulled in new directions that are intriguing to you. So that's, I feel like that's where you guys tie in. So, all right, that's what I have for you guys, Sagittarius signs. So thank you for being here. That's the end of the Fire Sign Collective for the day. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, especially if you're normally an Instagram follower and you were just interested to see how the readings actually happen behind the scenes. But yeah, I'll hopefully see you again soon. Don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in my future uploads. There will be quite a few of them coming from now on. But until I see you again, stay safe, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.